All right, back with another video. So, I really hate picking on people. Actually, I don't if they deserve it. And Sean Fraser absolutely deserves it. He is an MP for the Liberal Party who is now the Attorney General after failing twice at two other jobs. That's what happens when you're in the Liberal government. If you fail, you get another job. You get another chance. Chance after chance after chance. So, this is going back to when Pierre-Poilievre is talking about defending your home and protecting yourself against potential threats, invaders, etc. And Sean Fraser has been saying, this isn't the Wild West, it's Canada. Canadians deserve real solutions that make us safer, not slogans, elbows up, remember that slogan, that inspire fear and chaos for Pierre's political survival. Wow. Wow, Sean, you're so based and so intelligent. Well, he got ratioed pretty bad here, and we're going to get into that now. Before I do, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help grow the channel, and I appreciate you guys so much for doing that for me. So, I then said, actually, Sean, under the Liberal government, it is the Wild Wild West, and here's some evidence. CTV News, and this is posted by Andrew Scheer. So even CTV News is not even trying to hide it. Downtown Moncton business owners seek solutions to crime, drug use, etc., because it's the Wild Wild West. But apparently to Sean Fraser, defending yourself makes it the Wild Wild West. Pretty crazy. Well, here we go. Welland police say a man broke into a home and choked and SA'd a young child and left. And then it cuts it off. But you see the problem here. Let's actually get the whole title. Young child, and then just left. Did they get caught? Of course not, and even if they did, out on bail the day after. And then, Vincent Ho, who is a young Conservative MP, is really good. You should go check him out on X, give him a follow as well. He says, the Wild West, after quoting Sean Fraser. And here we have a graph. Violent crime rate in Canada from 2002 to 2023. Now, this data usually only comes out every couple years, so I think that there's going to be more data on this later this year, if not early next year. But look at this. So 2002, okay, Liberals still in power. Conservatives come in power in 2005. And then look what's happening to violent crime rate. It's going all the way down. And look what Justin Trudeau inherited. There was a tiny little spike here, but look at how much it went down under Stephen Harper. And then, okay, a little bit of a spike up. Justin Trudeau becomes prime minister. And look at what happens. Up, 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 up. COVID comes. There's a drop, and then boom, look at that spike. Now, if you had to guess, over the last 2 years, do you think this number, or do you think this chart is going to go down or continue to spike up? Probably it's going to continue to spike up, right? Because again, that's what Liberals do. They get into power. They use nice little words that, oh, we're Canadian, we're patriotic, and every day is Pride Day, and oh, we're so fantastic. But yet all their policies do is destroy this damn country. This once great country. It's absolutely ridiculous. But this is what you get. Why would Sean Fraser or any of them change? Well, they did change their mind because he said he was going to move away from politics and go spend some more time with his family. That was when Justin Trudeau's numbers were in the tank and it looked like he was going to lose the election. Markcarney comes back. Everyone loves the Liberals again. And now all of a sudden his family wasn't that important. So I guess some things do change, right, Sean? But your policies, your ridiculous tweets in response, they're not even clever. They're not funny. They're not even logical. You failed at your last two jobs. Why wouldn't you fail at this one? Why would you change? No one's holding you accountable. You got reelected, right? Why change? And that's the problem. The Liberals have been in power for 23 out of the last 32 years federally. Why don't they change? It's like, well, to be fair, back in the 90s, everything was much better, right? People were making money. Housing was affordable. The immigration wasn't such a crisis. There wasn't as much crime as there is now. I mean, it's spiked up, and this is from 2002, and I guess there was times in the 90s where crime was high, but there was also a lot of safe neighborhoods. Remember when Michael Moore made that documentary, I think it was Bowling for Columbine, And he was in Toronto visiting, and he said, oh, look at how safe Canadians feel. And he was in downtown Toronto just opening up people's doors. Because they leave them unlocked. You don't do that anymore. Not even close. And yeah, when the Liberals and Conservatives used to be in power, hey, they weren't perfect, but things were at least better than they are now. But under this last 10, 11 years of the Liberals, it's getting so much worse. Because they're infiltrated by very powerful and evil people called elitists and globalists. And that's why this is happening. And that's why we need to change. And we need to get people like Sean Fraser and Anita Anand, those liars who said they were going to step back from politics, out of office, and Mark Carney to follow, Chrystia Freeland, Karina Gould, all of them. They all need to go. And the only way we can do that is by spreading messages like this, exposing what they're doing, look at the crime rate. Conservatives get in, it starts to go down. Liberals get in, it starts to spike way up. It's really obvious. Not everything is as simple as it seems, but this is plain and simple. The Liberals are the problem. The Liberals need to go, and we need to get them out as soon as possible. So again, please share this message. Talk to people who say they're not interested in politics. Show them these things. Show them that the Conservatives and Liberals are different, that the Conservatives at least seem to be on the right side. I don't trust politicians either, so I know a lot of people feel like that. But if we got to choose someone, why not give the Conservatives a chance? Because at least look at the crime. Look at the cost of housing back then. Everything was way affordable and way safer. What Canada do you want to live in?